Yo, what's going on with y'all? It's your boy NeohXO coming back at y'all with the Black Clover chapter 283 review. Now, this chapter, cool chapter, honestly. I really liked some of the stuff that they had going on in this chapter. Starting off right where they left off last chapter with Asta basically slicing straight through that ancient demon. So he basically did that with ease, honestly. And it was a hype moment last chapter. This chapter, it kind of cooled off a little bit. It's kind of tough to follow that, you know, the premiere of the new Devil Union mode from Asta. It's kind of hard to follow that, so they had to cool off a little bit. So this chapter did cool off a little bit, basically by seeing Asta afterwards. You know, he wanted to go invade the Spade Kingdom, but of course he can't do that just yet because he did go into this form and it's relatively new, so he doesn't have it completely mastered. He can't just stay in this form forever, or he can't really stay in the form for like a sustained period of time. I think he said like 5 minutes is the longest he could stay into it. So we get like a funny panel, and that's why I say it's cooling off a little bit, because we do get these funny panels and Asta's basically like, oh, what's going on? He just like disengaged with the form. Basically him and Lieb, you can see them falling out of the form, separating from each other. Cool to see that. Then we got Gimadello too. It's cool to see Asta with two devils, at least for the moment. Gimadello and Lieb, you know, we get to see both of them. So Gimadello has his own personality, Lieb has his own personality, and it's real cool to see them in a chibi form. So Asta's basically falling out of the sky now because he disengaged with this form, and then he's caught by spatial magic, and he basically has a big smile on his face when he sees who saved him from the fall, basically. But he would have been saved regardless, because remember, he can fly on his Demon Slayer sword, so he would have been able to do that regardless of if somebody saved him with the spatial magic or not. So we have a big smile on his face, and you know, he couldn't just go straight to the Spade Kingdom. I know people like to rush sometimes. They're like, all right, I want to see Asta in the Spade Kingdom now, but you have to realize, would that make sense? Possibly, considering some people can travel those amount of distances like Noct, but Noct isn't there right now, so Noct can't use his shadow magic to travel like that. And it would take a skilled spatial magic user to basically send him to that country. In the other alternative, he would have to fly on his sword. Now, he does fly pretty fast, but at the same time, that's a whole different country. He would have to cross over the strong magic region. So we're gonna see Asta get there eventually. You know, let's give some other characters a shine. In specific, some of the other characters like Fugelian, the Spade Resistance. We get to see Sally. We get to see a lot of different side characters in this. I like how Tabata doesn't really forget about his side characters. Now, I'm not saying they have a huge role, but at least they get a couple panels each, or at least a panel each. I mean, it's cool to see the guy with the snow creation magic. That was cool to see. That was very creative in my opinion. I mean, there's some cute looking snowmen, and they got these demons, and it's very useful. It's a very good utility spell that he actually pulled off. We see Valtos helping out. So Valtos basically is on the good side now. All of those people are on the good side now, and they're helping doing their thing. Now, this should serve to help them gain retribution within the Clover Kingdom, because they were traitors, but now they're helping. So maybe that'll get them kind of in good favor with the Clover Kingdom and help them get back on the right side of the, you know, the moral compass, I guess you want to say. Fugelian in this chapter, Fugelian went off. Him and his sister is really fire, like no pun intended. They really are fire characters, and we just get to see him go off with Salamander, dog. Like, Salamander is just torching demons, bro. He just torching them, like he just torching them for real, and it's cool to see. Like, Salamander is just incredible. Fugelian is just incredible. I really want to see how Fugelian stands with Mereoleona. Leona got that new form, y'all know, that y'all seen. Basically, she was like Hellfire incarnate, but these devils getting torched, man. These devils getting torched, and it's really cool to see. That's another reason I said it's kind of like a cool off chapter, because we get to see these devils, and they don't really even have no names. They don't really have a humanoid form. They're just kind of there to be fodder, to be honest. Like, they're devils, but they're not high-ranking devils, so not really something that you could be like super afraid of. Like, for instance, Fugelian burned a whole batch of them, and that would not happen if it was somebody like a high-ranking devil like Zagreed or Lucifero. That wasn't happening, I'm sorry to say, especially if it was all of them together. But since these are low-ranking devils, it is what it is. Now, some of the people are getting hurt because, I mean, these are devils, you know. They got, just like they got low-ranking devils, they got low-ranking mages, and it seems like the low-ranking mages are might having a little bit of a trouble, but for the most part, they straight too. Like, I mean, the citizens might have something to worry about, because they don't really battle like that, but I mean, if you have like a decent amount of battle experience, you should be able to face a devil. I mean, just because it's a devil don't mean it's gonna about to be a high-ranking devil to just destroy you. But we see a raise come out of nowhere, and we see a spell that hits the devils but not the humans. So that was, you know, due to the arrays that was casted and things like that. So after, we get to see some of the people who were responsible for putting up and helping, and now we get to see the Heart Kingdom mages as well as the rest of the Clover Kingdom mages that are supposed to be fighting, that being Luck, Mimosa, Sekre, Noel, Leo, basically the people who went to the Heart Kingdom. So it's like the Heart Kingdom squad pulling up, as well as the elves pulling up. So we got the Heart Kingdom squad, that being like, you know, basically the people who went train in a 6-month time skip with the Heart Kingdom. We got the Spirit Guardians from the Heart Kingdom. We got the elves also, so they all pull up on the scene. So it seems like everybody is there. It's kind of like they're like a symbol, and like they just got this really cool panel. I might use this panel as like the thumbnail for this video, but like really cool panel of them basically all coming together. We got Noelle in her Valkyrie armor. Luck's armor looks really cool in this chapter. Like, I like how Luck uses equipped spells. Like Gaja was telling him, like Gaja uses like discharge spells with lightning, and Luck uses like equipped spells, and that's how Luck travels so fast. Like he's able to move really fast because of these equipped, you know, lightning bolts essentially, and it's just really cool to see. I gotta talk about Sekre. Y'all know that's my baby. Y'all go watch my Sekre video. But yeah, Sekre, I just like Sekre. So like if I see her in a chapter, I gotta talk about her. She got like a little mean mug on. Let's see what she can do. I know she could do a lot. She's an amazing character, very amazing character. But like overall for this chapter, it was enjoyable. Honestly, it wasn't like as hype as last chapter. I'm gonna be honest. I gotta be honest. It wasn't as hype, but at the same time, it's developing more, and it felt really good to read. Like I felt like I got enough material in this chapter to satiate my Black Clover needs. Like we had a lot of panels. I'm not sure how many what the page number was for this chapter. I didn't really count, but the panels and the content, it was enough, because we got to see a lot of different characters, all the way from Fugelian, all the way to the people in the Heart Kingdom, all the way to the elves. We got to see the Clover Kingdom. We got to see the devils. We got to see Sekre. We got to see what's y'all boy name? Y'all know, I already know, y'all gonna say in the comments. We got to see Sekre. So that's y'all boy. Everybody loves Sekre. Sekre cool. I mean, I don't know how I feel about him sometimes, but like for the most part, for the memes, I enjoy it. But for like sometimes he be tripping though. But yeah, for the most part, that's everything I have to say about this chapter. I can't wait to see what happens in the next chapter. I might start doing predictions again, prediction videos. I'm gonna start making more videos again. I've been doing like 2 videos a week, but I got y'all. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, go ahead and leave it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. As always, it's been your boy NeohXO, and I'm out.